Good evening, Busy Bees. It's Friday, November 28th. Here's your evening news rundown in under 5 minutes. The suspect has been identified in the D.C. shooting case as Rahmanullah Lakanwal, 29-year-old Afghan national. But what we are coming to understand is that he worked alongside the CIA, so he was actually vetted. So the Trump administration has been lying to us in reference to who this person was and is. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but I think when Trump's in trouble, somebody gets shot. Either himself in an attempted assassination attempt, what happened with Mr. Kirk, and now, unfortunately, with these innocent National Guardsmen. So the conspiracy theories are going around the internet. And to be honest with you, I don't trust this government enough not to think that they had something to do with it. When in doubt, cause a war, make an enemy to unite the United States along with the president. This has happened before, and this is what they're trying to do now. But it's a scheme that doesn't work for them because I guess they run it so badly because you have people who don't know what they're doing in the White House and in the White House regime. Trump calls to investigate immigrants from 19 countries. So, over the holiday the holiday day, he was on Truth Social railing on about God knows what. So, in a Thanksgiving night Truth Social post, Trump said he would permanently pause immigration from third world countries, remove anyone not a net asset to the United States. He proposed denaturalizing migrants who undermine domestic tranquility and deporting those considered public charges, security risks, or non-compatible with Western civilization. Reporting indicates that the administration is re-examining immigrants and green card holders from these 19 countries of concern. Of course, immigration rights and civil liberties organizations are raising alarms over the scope and legality of these proposals. Not that legality means anything again to this regime. Speaking of legality, Hegseth kill them all order in the Caribbean boat strike is considered a war crime. Everyone has been saying that you don't need to be an expert to understand that what they're doing in Venezuela and the missions they're conducting in the Caribbean are illegal. According to the Washington Post, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth issued a verbal order to SEAL Team 6 instructing them to kill everybody aboard a suspected drug smuggling vessel in the Caribbean. So, again, with no proof of anything, they're just killing people. The boat was first hit by missiles and then ignited the vessel and forced those aboard into the water. Survivors were seen clinging to debris and signaling distress, clearly incapacitated. Despite this, a second strike was carried out that killed the remaining survivors. A move official says was a direct execution and Hegseth's no survivors directive. Legal experts and former national security officials say killings may violate U.S. and international law. No, we've been doing it. The United States has been violating international law, period, in the Caribbean as they want to take over Venezuela. It's not just removing Maduro. It's about their national resources, their gas, their oil, their untapped gold reserves. The United States is going for all of that, in my opinion. Donald Trump on Truth Social also announced he's canceling all executive orders signed by President Biden using autopen. The problem is that all presidents have used autopen in the past. Trump claimed the autopen signatures were unauthorized and warned that if Biden says he personally approved them, he will pursue perjury charges, which will not work because then you yourself are under scrutiny for using autopen, and for perjury charges, you just lied about 34 times on Truth Social today. Okay. President Biden is also protected under the presidential immunity law, just the same as Trump. And this is why you bribed your Supreme Court to do so. And you hate that it is in effect for all previous presidents as well. And it didn't stop there. Trump used the R word. He called Tim Walz retarded. And Tim Walz responded with, well, release your MRI results, sir. That's your evening news rundown. Please stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.